you're probably paying more than you should. Call 1-800-908-7636. Remember, 1-800-908-7636. Sample rate quotes based on preferred non-smoker rate class. Exam required to qualify.
KCMC AM, translated on K300DW Texarkana. All sports, all the time. Straight from the Michelob Ultra Fan Cave. CBS Sports, 107.9 The Fan. You're listening to the Houff and Gill Show with your hosts Tyler Houff and Earl Gill on 107.9 The Fan.
Welcome to the Power Hour. Welcome to the Power Hour. On a plane leaving Eugene. Nah.
But I'm headed back to Texas.
I'm telling you.
Never stress.
I'm telling you. So welcome to the Power Hour with Houff and Gill.
Yes, sir.
We have a special guest today.
Yes, sir.
And his name is... What you want us to call you today?
Man, you just called me up.
I call you Big Five. The kids call you Pluto. On your
Call him Trey
on the thing that I had to update, it said Travian. I'm like, who is that?
Man, you can't speak on that.
I didn't know who that was. I was like, who is that?
They'll throw it out there, though.
I said, who is that?
You can't really speak on that one.
Okay, all right, I'll leave that one alone. Wait a second. I was good. I was like, who is this? And I was updating the
Pop
school.
up now if you Google it.
It's gonna pop up.
Yeah, it still do what it do now.
So we have Texas A&M's first 1,000-yard rusher in the SEC
Yes,
in the
sir.
studio with us.
Yes, sir.
His name is Trey Carson.
Yes, sir.
He's currently a coach at
The ILO.
the ILO.
The ILO GOAT. One of.
There was a guy before him that made it, that put a spotlight on it.
sure.
But Trey kind of...
Yeah, he took it and ran with it, huh? Literally. Literally took it and ran with it. But
So how you doing this morning, Mr. Carson?
Oh, I'm chilling.
I want to dive into something. I've been wanting to talk to you about this all day.
He ready to shoot.
No. For mine. Well, like a rapid fire pistol.
He ready to shoot.
So recently we had the top 10 banquet, and I had to make the program, which took me a month and a half to make.
Sound about right.
It was very hard. So I picked up one from a few years ago.
Try to see an example.
Yeah. And I seen a dude with a boozy fade in there.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this dude got a boozy fade going to Oregon.
Yeah.
Really thought out and really wrote out. I was like, that's Trey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, who
is this? Nobody else but
in the top 10?
Yeah. Yeah.
I was like, what? There's other people in there.
Right.
But you wouldn't expect
Right.
for a, Mr. Whataburger Player of the Week and Mr. Texas Football and whatever. Yeah.
That's very rare.
You wouldn't expect for that to be in the top 10. And it was well thought out and well wrote. Because I read, I'm like, man, this dude.
And it's in our community. Yes. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Why not though?
So, Trey, where does your emphasis on education come from?
My parents.
Okay.
That's where it started. The parents. If the parents not involved.
Yeah.
The parents not making the kids do what they supposed to do in the classroom.
Yeah.
Then you ain't gonna have it. But my parents, they ain't playing no games.
Your mama wasn't playing?
Man, my mama told me if I make a beat, she gonna take me out.
Oh.
She gonna take a bite. She ain't playing.
And you was the best player back then, right?
Yeah, she wasn't playing.
I saw you on the basketball court shooting from half court and stuff and pointing at people. And
Man, my mama don't care nothing about none of that.
yeah, it's about that grade.
Yes.
What was your dad like?
My dad kind of like boosted me up though. Like he pumped my head up.
Yeah.
So my mama like would bring that equal balance in.
Yeah.
That I needed. Like she'd make sure I'm grounded and humble.
Yeah.
My dad, he loved that sports stuff. Like
He loved it.
Yeah, my son.
So he knew what was going on.
Yeah.
So this is where I gotta. So I've been doing studies wide, right? And the gap of maybe COVID has widened the gap of education in the school. Mm-hmm. But like, are parents involved like they used to be? Trey, you think? Because I know you have kids now.
Yeah, you got some parents that give you them old school vibes where you like, oh, they ain't playing.
Yeah, they will.
And you can tell because you can tell the kid like I'm finna call your folks,
Yeah.
and they'll get right.
Yeah.
And then you got some of them that'll say call them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's tough. You don't know what's gonna happen.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So
After that.
yeah, because some of them, old school. My mom used to tell me, bro, I don't care why the school call me. If they call me, you in trouble.
I'm coming.
Yeah. We need more of that.
Yeah, because
See, I take it
she
to.
worked graveyard shift, so she during the day.
Your
when
mom
I'm
was
at
a
school,
worker.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
for sure.
Yeah.
So when I'm at school, she sleep.
Yeah.
So
You better not act a fool.
Man, the school, I told them don't call my mama for nothing good up at
Yeah.
She sleep.
For sure.
At least till after 12.
Yeah. And then there's problems if she call.
Hey. Don't call her. For
Real
sure.
talk.
How's your mom? She older or younger? I mean, I don't know.
She like middle age. Like she
Yeah.
not an old parent.
Like 40, 50?
Yeah, she not an old parent or a young parent. Like
Yeah.
She like in the middle.
Because a lot of kids now, their parents are almost my age.
Younger.
Yeah.
Man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
I
like,
know so many kids' parents, it'd be crazy.
yeah. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Real talk.
And I know what I'm on sometimes.
Yeah.
Casamigos when I'm away. I'm just saying, because I'm
Got
still.
an umbrella in my cup
You hear me?
sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
You gigolo tile on the weekends. So,
The thing though, it ain't nothing wrong with it though.
yeah.
It's just kids got to stay in kids' place.
That's true.
Absolutely.
Like when I was growing up, kids, you don't sit in the room with grown folks
Why they talk.
while they talking.
Real talk.
You
And you don't interject yourself in grown folks' conversations.
You never
Yeah.
was on the even playing field with grown people. They
Where does
made
that come
sure
from?
I don't know. I'm from the country, bro. That's just how they.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, so talk about that. You say you're from the country. You from Clarksville, technically.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of talk about being from Clarksville and the country atmosphere. Because I was telling about Clarksville the other day. No, it was
You
another.
did tell me I didn't know he was from
Well, no, it
Clarksville.
was another teacher. We were talking about something. I don't know what we were talking about, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
We were talking about Clarksville and Avery.
Yeah.
And I was talking
Yeah.
about the
That's
differences.
where my mom went to school at.
And it's a
For
big
real?
difference between the two. And
It's
they're like miles apart.
black
but
people in Avery.
rare.
The reason why I say that because I had to cover a game. And I didn't.
I know one that went. My homeboy Jeff. Other than that, I don't know
That's where
nobody.
my mom
that
went
went
to school at. But
Yeah.
it's a small country town,
Yeah.
bro. Clarksville, like, school environment was small, and all the parents know all the teachers. And, to me, I ain't gonna lie. The smaller schools like that, the kids, the younger kids in those smaller classes learn better.
That's
Like,
true.
you learn better in a smaller environment.
The ratio
Like,
better with the teacher.
For
'cause
sure.
it's-
Yeah.
Like, it's more hands-on. They can tell you exactly what this one kid need
Yeah.
versus if it's so many other kids in there, they can't really, But when I came down here, it was like a culture shock. Like, man,
So many people
so many people, so many kids, different kids from different.
doing different stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was kind of like, man, what I get myself into?
Man, I ain't gonna lie. When I first met Trey,
Yeah.
I already knew. I was like, man, I ain't know him, but I was like, who's this huge guy walking in the locker room at the middle school?
Yeah.
I'll never forget. I promise. We were getting our pads.
Yeah.
8th grader got their pads today.
Are y'all the same age?
Well, he a year before me.
Yeah,
I didn't know. I didn't know you was that young.
Yeah. But I'll never forget. They got their pads day for us.
You
They
act like
say-
you almost my age.
They say this man some pads though, bro. Brand new pads. They knew he was
'Cause they
coming.
knew he was
They
coming.
lied. They say this man some pads. And when they put them on, I saw why they say this man's pads. And he was young. So just kind of talk about your journey from all the way through, from the ILO all the way through A&M to making it to the NFL for 5-6 years.
man. My first, when I first came to LE, coach was like, they asked me what position I play.
Yeah.
And I told him I play running back. And it was like, running back? Oh, no, we're going to have to try to, you big as our old lineman over here. We're going to have
Right.
to try. I said, what?
Yeah.
Oh, no, I must be in the wrong spot. I'm going to go back to where I
Shake
came from
around.
now,
Yeah.
talking like that.
Yeah.
But I told him, though, I said, man, you give me a chance. If I'm not good, if I'm not what I say I am,
Yeah.
then I'll do whatever you
So
want
he
me
was
to do.
toting that rock in the 8th grade like
Man, he
that?
told that rock
I
from
just
8th
told
grade
him.
on.
Yeah, I just told him straight up, like, if I'm not what I say I am,
Yeah.
then I'll do what you want me to do.
Straight
Whatever
up.
it is, I
Yeah.
don't care.
Yeah.
But,
You was in 8th grade walking like that.
yeah.
But even
'Cause I
beyond
knew.
that, because when he got to high school, I think you was a freshman on varsity. I know basketball
Yeah.
for a fact. Got moved up football.
Yeah.
We expected it.
Bro,
You know what I'm
but
saying?
you know what? I wanted it, bro. Like, when the varsity kids would be at the school working out,
Yeah.
or when they had tour days, I went up there with them. Like,
Yeah,
I was already
yeah,
a part. Even though the coaches haven't told me nothing, I mixed in with the varsity kids and practiced with them. I was around them every day, so it kind of brought my
paid
game
off.
up to speed.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Where did that hunger come from? Because kids don't got that these days. Like you having to
wanted
make.
something.
Yeah.
I wanted something.
What
bro.
to get out of Texarkana?
Yeah, because it ain't. I mean,
This ain't for you.
nah.
I mean, you know, then.
as
then.
a young teenager, bro,
Yeah.
trouble is easy to get into.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah, for
Hard
sure.
to get out of.
Real
you
talk.
know, so I just knew I wanted something. I knew I was different.
Yeah.
But I need to take this as far as I can. I know I can. And then when you see people like LaMichael walking on campus, he doing it.
Yeah.
Not-
Absolutely. Your brother was your brother older than you?
Yeah, he a year older than me. And
Okay.
some, you know, some people look at that kind of stuff and like get jealous,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but not me though.
Yeah.
I look at it like motivation, like
For sure.
okay, he doing it. Not saying what he doing is easy, but I'm like, man, if I know if I work at it,
Yeah.
I could do it.
Yeah. So we have a mutual friend named Will who told me a story.
We'll live.
Yeah. He told me a story that when you were a junior, you really wanted the Oregon offer, right?
Yeah, that was the #1 school in the country at the time.
But they told you what?
They told me I was too slow.
And you had to do something over the summer.
I remember this
Yeah.
story.
And then Willie told me that you did it.
Yeah.
Like you worked hard.
I
He
did.
said Trey quit hanging out with people. He
Yeah.
sat at home. It was him and his brother, and he did that.
Yeah.
And I was like, what?
Yep.
And you got the offer, right?
Yep.
So, like, where did that drive come from?
Man, because it was like I was getting all these offers, but
Yeah.
they wasn't. I just seen LaMichael come through here. He at Oregon right now.
Eating
Heisman
good.
finalist.
Yeah.
All
They
that.
#1 team in the country.
Yeah.
So why not?
Yeah.
I wasn't interested in Alabama like that because I mean they wasn't that yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know. So I was like, Auburn, the one who ended up eventually winning the national championship
Yeah.
that year, but
Did you have an Auburn offer?
they ain't offer me.
Yeah.
They,
But I mean, schools that use running backs offer you Iowa, Wisconsin.
Them Big Ten schools,
For
for
sure.
sure.
I think I got almost every school in the Big Ten on one day.
Yeah. Minnesota.
It's crazy.
Yeah, I like one day.
Mm.
Yeah.
Man,
So, something I want to talk about real quick. We're not finna go to break.
you
though.
got about 3 minutes.
All right. So when the pandemic happened,
Yeah.
I was out there with Samaj Rose and Damian Henderson.
Yeah.
Trey was NFL took a break, but he was doing his mandatory workouts to meet his incentives. I remember he would record and
Yeah.
it was different.
Yeah.
So Trey see me out here trying to do drills that I had watched Footwork King and Flight do the night before. Right. And I'm like, So I'm sitting back looking at Trey, look at me.
Yeah.
And I'm like, bro, I ain't got nothing. Will you come do this?
Yeah.
And all I can buy y'all is water. And he did it.
Yeah.
He did it for the whole summer.
Yeah.
Or the entire time that the NFL shut down and football shut down. But that's something that he's never talked about. And that's something that I saw him giving back to his community.
For sure.
Yeah.
For free.
And shout out to Earl. Earl had them kids out there though.
Real talk.
He had them kids out there.
Yeah, we was on something
And
else.
you don't
though.
see that a lot. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
you don't see
Older
that.
people getting the
Yeah.
kids out there
Yeah,
like that.
bro. Like
You know what I'm
people
saying?
just, say what they want to say.
Right.
But I seen out my own eyes. This man Earl had them kids out there
Right.
working, taking them to places, playing 7-on-7.
Yeah.
Doing
Putting
stuff
in that grind behind the scenes.
real footwork.
Yeah.
Real footwork.
Yeah.
But
You know,
it
that
takes
people don't do.
Real talk.
So I seen them doing it. So how can I say? How can I not help? I'm already
Yeah.
out here finna work
sure.
out anyway.
Yeah.
He bring these kids out here to work out. Why I can't help?
Yeah.
Why
Yeah.
not?
That's real.
And he did that for me. And these kids were going up against a guy that was a top wide receiver at A&M at the time.
Yeah.
And I don't think people understand when you have someone giving back like that. Like that's something that you gotta
that's a
value.
blessing.
Exactly.
That's a bliss.
Exactly. So these kids, I hear them bragging about the fact that their coach is verified.
Real talk.
And that's something small and minute. That's social media.
Right.
You know
right,
what
right,
I'm saying?
Right. But just to have that.
Just to have
You know
that.
what I'm saying?
Like that's their comeback to kids that go to the other schools in the area.
yeah,
Like, man, my
yeah.
coach is he got
Yeah. First off, my coach is from here.
exactly.
Where we are.
Yeah.
He went to the league.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Played in the league.
Played in the
with the
league.
greats.
And his
Played with Aaron
jersey right
Rodgers.
here.
Real
Yeah.
talk.
Yeah.
Played with all these other guys. And now he back, you know what I'm saying,
With
putting into
us.
us. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
that, how can you not salute somebody that does something like that?
And this might, but because and this is what I take it for, because guys like Trey, Fowler, the Ricky Rushing, guys that are from LE, they have a sense of pride. I'm not saying everyone doesn't. It's not a knock towards everyone else.
I know what you mean.
But I just see I don't know, a sense of urgency.
Hold on, we finna go to break.
Okay.
We're going to touch on that
Keep
thought.
that thought.
Yeah.
We'll be right back. You listen to the Power Hour, Houff Gill on 107.9 The Fan.
In this up and down economy, with a sense of protecting every penny you worked so hard for to achieve the all-American dream, let Stewart Title, with over 150 years title experience, handle every step of the closing process to give you peace of mind. The vast resources and customer experience is second to none. If it's your first house, commercial real estate transaction, or refinance, Stewart Title Texarkana will provide that peace of mind. Call 903-832-3720 to schedule your time today.
Hey y'all, by always looking local first, we're making sure our babies have a bright future. You know, local businesses depend on our support. They're usually first in line to support our local organizations. Let's do our part to always look local first.
How would you like to pay 10 to 25% less on your energy bills? That's exactly what you can do with a metal roof. And metal roofs last 2 to 3 times longer than shingled roofs. Metal Mart, the right materials for the right price. Take the Leary exit off 30 West next to the airplane.
A little bit of everything upscale thrift store next to Big Lots offers you high quality merchandise at very reasonable prices. See all of the rooms devoted to just the thing you're looking for the entire family. A little bit of cash can get you a little bit of everything. 2729 New Boston Road, Suite 90.
No one wants to give up their independence. However, it's an unfortunate fact of life as we get older. The associates at Sitters LLC of Texarkana understand the heartache and confusion that this can cause for an elderly person and their family. Sitters LLC of Texarkana, 4150 McKnight Road.
Look local first, and everybody benefits. From the store owners to people like you and me supporting them. That's easy and it helps everyone. Look local first.
Welcome back to the Power Hour, which is presented by Liberty Isle High School. Dr. Brown, I swear to God, I'm on my way to work after this. Lord, I'm so sorry, man. I'm going to have to call here in a few minutes. I'm supposed to be at work. I'm sorry. Ooh, I'm sorry. And also, Budweiser, man. Me and Tyler ain't been on them Celsius.
I left him alone. I learned my lesson.
I don't drink, bro.
But it wasn't even that, though. We can't even act like it was the Celsius fault. It wasn't the Celsius fault. It's your fault.
Don't blame me for nothing. My wife, I go away. You and Tyler? No, we don't do nothing.
That's why I don't hang with you, man.
You on them
I'm on my
Celsius.
lesson, Trey. Earl will throw you under the bus.
Just throw you on there.
Trust me, bro.
Have his wife hate
Oh, trust me. I don't think Mimi hate me, but she probably tell him you can't go with Tyler no more.
Earl throwing you under there.
But no, before we left, we were talking about, you know, how much sense of pride you have about, you know, where your position and current post now.
It's the turf, man. And then, like, you can ask anybody. They know across the tracks.
Yeah.
LE, it's a family atmosphere.
Yeah.
The alumni is always welcome back. They have an open door policy for alumni.
Absolutely.
Come in, work out, do whatever you need to do to make sure that you still straight when you come back home.
Yeah.
Now, I can't say that about other schools, you know. I don't know, you know.
How they operate.
Yeah, it don't look like they, more, you know, too much family oriented. You know, like when you leave and try to come back,
It's
I
over
don't
with.
know if the door's really open for you like it is, you know. I'm just being honest with you.
Because the other day I
I had a
was
key to the school before I even was
working
there.
Yeah. And that was off the strength.
That's how we roll over there. You know what I mean?
Right.
But I can't speak on
Everywhere else.
Somewhere
else. You know, because when you graduate, I don't
It
know,
might be it. You're 4 years old.
I don't know if you really can just come back like it.
Yeah.
So, you know.
I take it to that It is a family atmosphere. Y'all looked at me crazy for the first year, but
I did. I came on the radio with you.
you did. But you still looking at me like, man, you ain't really from over here.
I still tell you that right now.
You do, and like, but now that I've been in a year, I'm in. But I take it to the guys from 5 years ago to there's a sense of pride of they were winners then.
Mm-hmm.
It was an excellence about LE.
Mm-hmm.
You got an astronaut from over there, an Olympian.
Mm-hmm.
You have
Plenty of professional athletes.
there's a
Doctors.
I forgot. I met a guy. He wrote a book.
You got authors, doctors.
Doctors. You
You have
do
lawyers.
lawyers.
You really have everything.
You do, and that's what LE is. But people for some reason equate athletic success to success of a community or people, and that's not always the case.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because you see it in your coaching. You see it in Zach Fowler. You see it in Ricky Rushing. You see it even Cody Engstrom. You see it in Coach Rollins. You see it in
Whoever has been in that position.
Absolutely.
Right.
And there's just a sense of more pride. And that's not a knock at anyone else.
Mm-hmm.
Because I ain't gonna lie, before I took my job, I may have been more prideful about things in Arkansas.
Right.
And that's just because that's where I went to high school, pay tax.
I was telling somebody this yesterday. All right, Arkansas and LE are kind of like similar places.
Absolutely.
Like the people are very prideful.
Yes.
They same kind of people.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? I was telling somebody that yesterday. So it's kind of like a similar place.
Yeah.
As far as the people and
even the makeup of it.
Yeah.
You
It
know
is.
what I'm saying?
The demographic makeup.
Demographic makeup is definitely similar. You know what I'm saying? So I feel that.
It is similar. It's very much so similar.
Real talk.
But I will say the community of Liberty Ilo is stronger because it's closer knit.
Yeah.
Whereas in Arkansas, it's over. Like, you know what I'm saying? When them people walk out, it's over.
Done,
Man, what? Yes. She got to walk out of that way.
They making some changes right now. I've been seeing some, some stuff going around with some changes and all that good stuff.
All right.
You say it's a sleeping giant,
LE's the sleeping giant.
but have you not said that about them too though?
I have Facebook posts that says South Texarkana is Fort Knox.
Fair enough.
This was 2018, 2017 when I didn't know nothing on nothing. Just I would see Samaj and Damien, phew, Corbin White, phew, Elamine, phew,
So
and Elamine was the third best receiver. He had a Division I offer
for sure. He wasn't the number one.
No, it's like
statistic
fourth.
receiver for sure.
He's like fourth.
That's
He
true.
got a Division I offer. That was the fourth best.
Yeah.
Isaiah Cross may have been better. Talvion Cooper may have been better. And there was a Mike Watson, maybe Mikael Watson.
Malik Watson.
That's his name. And
Malik Watson.
under the best circumstances, he would have been.
Right. He would have definitely been better.
Might have been at Alabama doing
he's
this
definitely- Real talk.
because he was different.
He was different.
I saw him
And
grow
he
up
had the size.
different.
He was just all the other circumstances.
So LE got horse. So yesterday we watched a skeleton 7-on-7. Trey was out there calling plays, getting the wide receivers and running backs right. I seen it, and it was more fluid than I have seen. What you got to say, Trey?
I think yesterday was it seems positive and some negatives.
I see a few negatives.
The kids, this they second year kind of in like a spread offense that's kind of similar. So I got some similar concepts, similar patterns, so they kind of feel comfortable in a sense of knowing what they doing, so they can play fast and with confidence. So, and it's LE, bro. Like, always had athletes, always gonna have them.
Yesterday shocked me. I can't lie.
But
I was happy as boy.
That's why I be on them as much as I do, because I know what it could look like.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I know what it could look like. All the positive stuff you seen like yesterday, bro, you can have that times 10.
Right.
If everyone locks in.
If everybody lock in and really buy in. So
okay, so question. Let me cut y'all.
No, you good.
What takes to get to that point? because you see a lot of programs, they'll struggle, they'll go through the phases, and then it'll change, and then that'll happen. So what does it take? What do you think it takes?
Every dog has his day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like Texarkana is full of athletes, and so every school gonna have its time
That's
where
true.
Yeah.
they gonna be on top. You know, it's just a matter of time before it flip.
Yeah.
You know.
So it's just a matter of time before we back where we
And even
belong.
OG said that it
for
works in
sure.
cycles.
But
sure,
Trey
it do.
brags to
And-
me that he ain't never lost. Like you,
Well, because when I was in school, all the LE kids stayed at LE.
That's true. That's true.
So
If you left, you
so
went
that's
somewhere
how-
far off.
Yeah, if you left, you moved away.
Right.
moved away. Yeah,
So nowadays you in the thing, you looking at it where
I want to
all
go
the
here. I
top
wanna go here.
kids in the city is from LE,
They are
and then LE
Yeah.
still got kids over there.
absolutely, absolutely.
That's the thing. So it's a different day and age. You know.
Yeah. I think since we're there with it, I think if we can keep the kids on the island that boy Tyler, 2 years we're gonna be in the start doing the
Lock the door. Gotta lock the door,
boy.
You gotta lock
the door.
Quit playing.
But
Gotta do something.
so Trey, I'll say this. I have a certain type of relationship with most of these kids, whereas I can sternly get on to them and they won't get upset. Because I'm not trying to belittle anyone. I'm trying to correct them because I didn't have anyone to correct me. And I made a few mistakes here along the road to 35.
Right.
So when I get on to the kids, first thing they say, Pluto, 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 Pluto. But I know you're going to say this time, you're going to echo what I'm saying, maybe in a different way.
Yeah.
Because you be like, man, all y'all need to go. Need to go to class.
Yeah.
That's what you taught. You said that from day one. Your grades.
Because, these kids are raised different than how we was, right?
Yeah.
Like when we was brought up, you respect your elders, you you be very respectful. So
Yeah.
all the coaches were older and you respect them,
Period.
listen to them, whatever.
Yeah.
These kids ain't really
Yeah.
they respectful, but if you ain't got no credentials or no skins in the game,
They ain't trying to listen to you.
that's just the reality of it.
Real talk.
And then they want to say that it's the music, but I listen to the same music. You listen to the same music. Like, I don't.
Parenting, brother.
That's true.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because we
Because
would do it.
if a kid come to school and you tell him to do something that his mama don't even tell him or his daddy don't even tell him,
Yeah.
They're not gonna respect that.
how can it,
That's true.
They're not gonna respect that.
it's hard, bro.
That's
It's
true.
hard.
Because sometimes I fight it and you tell me this off air.
Yeah.
That is.
Yeah. It's
you
about
know.
the foundation.
Yeah, some battles ain't worth. You know what I mean? Because you're not gonna win every battle, but
Bro, I look at it like, since I work in the quote unquote White House, as they say, I'm privy to looking at when you were a player and Coach Brady, maybe his coaching staff. Those guys, were they from LE? Did they live in LE?
they a lot of them been to LA before,
Oh,
came
okay.
back.
Right.
Yeah. Well, they were able
or been
to
there
connect.
so long that they are from LA.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I dig that. Then.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you go somewhere.
So they had y'all's respect.
Yeah, because you got to think, when I got to high school, they had just won state championship when I was in the 8th grade.
In 2006.
Six?
Yeah. Well, Will Middlebrooks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I was in the 8th grade when they won it.
Watching that.
So it's almost like, all right,
It's time
they
to lock
know
in.
what they talking about. You got to,
Do this and do this.
yeah, this how it's going to go.
Are you Nick Robinson's age?
No, he older than me.
Yeah, he like 03, 05.
Me way older
About
than
your age.
Oh, okay. I mean, I thought Trey was closer to my. I remember. I hope my wife isn't listening. So, Arkansas played A&M in Fayetteville.
Yeah.
And I had a nice date to the game. We had front row seats, and every time number 5 took the handoff from Johnny Manziel, I'd get happy. I didn't even know you back then.
Yeah, but it's just from the turf.
From Texarkana, and this young lady was like, "Why do you keep cheering for him?"
Because I know him.
Man, he from Texarkana.
Yeah.
He from the crib. You hear me?
That's funny. We'll go to break real quick. You're listening to the Power Hour with Houff Gill on 107.9 The Fan.
107.9 The Fan. Sports Update with Chuck Zach.
Arkansas eliminated Oklahoma State in the college baseball regional finals in Stillwater last night, beating the Cowboys 7-3. Arkansas will take on North Carolina in the Super Regionals next. Texas will face East Carolina, and Texas A&M will host Louisville. In Division II World Series action, SAU lost to Point Loma 11-3. Mule Riders will face Rollins College in an elimination game tomorrow afternoon. In softball, Texas stormed back from 5 runs down and beat Oklahoma State 6-5. That puts the Longhorns in the College World Series for softball for the first time in program history. Longhorns will face Oklahoma in the best-of-3 final series. The Los Angeles Rams reworked Aaron Donald's deal to give him a $40 million raise over the last 3 years of his existing contract. The Colorado Avalanche completed a 4-game sweep of Edmonton, beating the Oilers 6-5 in overtime yesterday and earning a berth in the Stanley Cup Finals for the first time in 21 years. That's a look at sports. It's brought to you by Fast Signs.
Are you looking to upgrade your home theater or audio system? Well, Clear Sound Audio Video has the products and expertise to help you do just that. With featured specials like Samsung TVs starting at $319 and Eclipse speakers starting at $250 a pair. You know you're getting the best for less. So be sure to check out Clear Sound Audio Video's showroom at the corner of Kennedy Lane and Cowhorn Creek.
Okay, everybody knows all the things you can do in an Arkansas State Park, like hiking, canoeing, mountain biking, swimming, fishing, and so on. But did you know there are almost as many ways to stay? Choose from luxurious lodges, scenic campsites, quirky yurts, and now camper cabins, an affordable way to get outdoors but still have the comforts of home. Pick your park, your place to stay, and plan your next adventure, all at ArkansasStateParks.com. Brought to you by this station and the Arkansas Broadcasters Association.
Hi, I'm Smokey Bear, and I made an assistant to help you out, because only you can prevent wildfires.
Hey, Assistant Smokey Bear, call me Papa Bear, because I'm grilling up dinner. Do you get it?
Yes, good job.
So, what should I do with all these coals?
Don't just toss them out. Put them in a metal container because those embers can start a wildfire.
I understand. The stakes are high.
Ha, 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 ha.
Learn more at SmokeyBear.com.
Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
Welcome back to the Power Hour. Shout out our studio sponsors, Liberialo High School, where Never Pride Never Dies. Dr. Brown, I swear I'm on the way, and I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. And Budweiser, man. I gotta get on them seltzers this weekend.
No, you don't.
It's Friday. That's funny. We're back with
Trey Carson.
Yeah, Pluto 5.
Wish I had a clap button on the board.
I did, man. Trey. He give these kids hope, man, and inspiration that come from where we come from.
I want to change gears a little bit.
You should.
You played in the NFL with some GOATs, really.
Yeah.
Played with Aaron Rodgers, played with Matt Stafford, 2 Super Bowl winning quarterbacks. Yeah. Some other guys that didn't even play quarterback, other position-wise that were pretty talented themselves. Who would you say was your best player that you played with throughout your time in the NFL? Or against?
Did he play with the Red Rocket?
Andy Dalton?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you played with him. Played with Mixon, Joe Mixon.
Yeah.
Did he get drafted the same time as Joe Mixon?
No, Joe came after me.
Okay.
The best player is Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah. Dude's just like a magician, bro. Like, when I play with Manziel too.
Yeah, true.
But when you see Aaron Rodgers, he kind of like, if you watch him, the mechanisms that Johnny Manziel reminded me of Aaron Rodgers, like with the unorthodox throws and how he could just spin it. And they both not 6'6" big guys. They are,
real frail guys.
Yeah, like Aaron Rodgers throw the football to perfection, bro.
He kind of old too.
He getting up there.
Throwing it to perfection.
Yeah.
Perfection.
He getting up there.
Yeah.
Is he a weird guy?
He just take football dead serious.
So I know Jordan, his brother.
Yeah.
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 I know him really well. So when that stuff happened, I took his side. You know, I did. Like I was with him when that stuff was going on. I'm like, man, your brother sucks.
I don't know nothing about
all that. yeah,
personal life and all that.
Yeah.
I just know him the football player.
On the turf,
he go hard.
Hey.
Yeah.
Did you have any welcome to the NFL moments while you were there? Anybody ring your bell? Because I know you done rung a few people bell. Yeah, I know you.
Did you ever have to hit Vontrez Burfitt?
Yeah, you know, because
y'all was in practice together.
Yeah, for 3 years. I was with the Bengals for 3 years, so practice is physical. Especially during camp, it get right.
Boy, body hurt.
Yeah, it get right. But yeah, I banged with Vontaze before and banged with all of them. Really, they know I wasn't going.
You ain't gonna let on
for all that.
I'm not going, man.
So
235.
You see,
I ain't no little guy. Man. We gonna
we gonna meet.
Yeah.
You see anything crazy with money go down in the league?
Yeah.
What's something crazy you could talk about? I just want to know. Cause I done heard stories of.
Man, I seen cats buying them Richard Mille watch.
Yeah.
They're like 6-figure watches. So the dude buy one and then take it home. He buy another one, take it home. Then his wife tell him like he can't buy no more.
Yeah.
So all of a sudden he's still buying them and leaving them in the locker room though. Like, bro, this is a 6-figure watch.
Right.
Leaving it unlocked.
Yeah.
Nobody ain't gonna steal it because everybody
Right.
got money, but I'm just saying.
Right.
Yeah.
Janitor might say, forget it, like this is my last day. I'm finna.
Yeah, it's over with.
Sell it.
Yeah.
He said, janitor might say, this is my last day.
I gotta get that.
I'm out of there.
Yeah, for
Why
real.
you playing?
Yeah, you can't just leave that like that, laying around.
Not like that.
Yeah, I seen that kind of stuff and all the cars that people buy, Lamborghinis, Rolls Royces.
Is there a discrepancy about dudes that got money in the league and dudes that don't? Cause I hung around basketball players, the guys that were going to the NBA from Arkansas, and they come back and tell these stories. I done seen Carlos Boozer finagle people out of I don't want to say his name because he's from Ashdown, but I done seen Carlos Boozer finagle somebody in $3 million on a watch. I'm like, man, he paid $3 million for that? Like, you crazy?
Man, you know what? In the NFL, it's kind of like they don't get you to spend that money.
Yeah.
Like you can come in young and like, man, I'm for the same moment. Nah, they gonna get you to spend some of it.
Spend some of that money.
Man, them shoes, you got money now. You can't be wearing them.
Yeah. Yeah.
They'll tell you for real. Man, you got money now. Put that little V6 up. You need to go get you a.
And now you got to spend this money.
They'll make you do it. They'll make you do it.
See, I wouldn't want to do that.
What you gonna do?
Dress bummy and still have money?
Man, everybody in the line.
It sound good.
All the star players that you look up to, these the ones who making the plays and
they got the Balenciagas on.
You can't be wearing them Jordans no more, man. Go get you some red bottoms. Come on, we're finna take you to the mall.
Get them McQueens real quick.
Yeah, I was about to that's a little to them too now.
I
Though.
know.
Red bottoms, like he
that's what you
said.
gotta
Real
get.
talk.
That's the culture of the locker room.
What? Ain't nobody trying to save no money around
Yeah,
this.
they are too. You know, it's up to you to stand firm and be like,
Yeah.
all right, nah, I got one pair, I'm good.
Yeah, not 20.
Not 20 pair. You know.
I feel that.
That's
I feel
crazy.
that.
And then you gonna want to keep up a little bit.
Yeah.
Like, all right. Game day coming in, they fly on regular.
I gotta match them.
I need to get right.
So it's some kids in college, you know, they get the stipend checks.
Yeah. It's different in college now. Them boys getting paid.
Paid.
Real paid.
So there's a kid in Arkansas named Jaden Hazelwood.
Yeah.
Who's a rock star.
Definitely.
He wears Off-White.
He been wearing it.
I know. So last night I'm having a conversation with a young man about Amiri shirts and Off-White shoes, and there was some type of jeans that are out now that have holes in the knees or something. I forgot. They cost a lot.
Yeah.
Like they start with a C or something. You can't buy them in the store. They're only in Atlanta.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Man, I need these for my content."
Yeah.
For your content? Where are y'all getting this money from?
Man.
And he was like, I gotta keep up with Jaden. I gotta keep up with Hazelwood. I'm like, keep up? What?
It's a different age, man.
Yeah. What's your thoughts on NIL coming from a former collegiate player?
No.
He would have got big NIL back in the
Big
day.
money.
Now, but me personally,
Boy.
though, I'm thinking when I first heard about it, I'm thinking it's gonna be like name, image, likeness, like where the kids can benefit off
Jersey sales.
jersey sales, autographs,
Yeah, thing as such.
stuff like that. I didn't know it was gonna turn into these big
Man,
endorsements
brands and
where
yeah.
it's like
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about that because it take away from the college experience, like of being hungry and
right, trying to get to that point.
trying to get to the league where you are. But these kids are professionals now. They're 18 years old.
They're asking for millions of dollars is what got me tripped out.
Why not? Because there ain't no rules.
They gonna give it to me, and people are transferring schools for that purpose.
Why not? Because they it's no restrictions on it, so you do what you want to do. Why not?
I personally
And
know.
then if they gonna give it to you, because it's a lot of kids that's gonna go to college and don't make it to the NFL.
The large majority of them,
Yeah. So I'm not mad at the kids for getting paid. I think they should get paid if they're
Absolutely.
gonna pay you.
Yeah.
Change your whole family life.
But could you see yourself asking Gary Patterson for $2 million?
Yeah, if a running back then came out before me and he got it, why I can't get it?
And I'm producing like him.
That's
Well,
what's going
you
on.
have a point there,
I look at the running back from Texas.
Bijan. That's what I was about to get at.
He got a
Cause
deal with Lamborghini. This man rushed for 1,000. He never rushed for 1,100.
yeah,
That's true.
yeah.
Remember
And
you
the Big 12.
You was saying
Big
somebody
12
said he
rushed for
wasn't good.
11, almost 1,200 in the SEC. I'm asking for it.
Yeah.
Okay, so that young man that's asking for it has a point. I was saying last night that I can't believe he's asking people for millions of dollars.
Why not? They gonna give it to you. I ain't not saying that I.
Yeah.
You know,
I mean,
but
so
since they are doing it, how are they doing it?
Yeah.
Why not?
Why not?
I just feel slime ballish if I'm gonna. Jesus.
Okay, now think about this. Think about the kid who came out of high school, didn't pan out, make it all the way through college. You get a college degree, but that's it.
Yeah.
Man,
At least you got a
it's
ticket.
tough.
That is tough. Now you gotta go work.
Man,
Real talk,
Maybe
real quick.
maybe in a factory.
yeah.
Or something.
Because you wasn't paying attention in class. I ain't think
my
about
talent
that.
got me
either.
this far, but my mama's still in the projects, still.
Yeah.
I can't help. Then when I was in school, the NCAA had the rules where you can't work.
Absolutely. Yeah.
You can't work.
So well, that's crazy.
So that's why I say I think
Yeah.
the kids should be able to benefit off their name, image, and likeness, but it got to be a line drawn, like, because this is getting out of hand.
It is
So I was
And
told.
the transfer portal is
crazy.
messing up college football.
Why you said that?
Because, okay, I come here.
Don't like it, get into it with
I don't like
somebody.
it. I get into it with the coach. I'm not as high on the depth chart as I think I should be.
Yeah.
I'm just finna leave. Or I can just transfer over here and go get more
That
NIL money.
Like old buddy at USC.
That's what they doing.
Jordan
That's-
Addison.
Yep.
Now,
Jeez.
I think the kids should be able to transfer as they please.
He's going to
but
Texas though.
No, he's not.
He's
going
taking that $1 million.
He's going to USC. Old boy from Pitt is going to USC.
I think the kids should. Yeah, he showed.
Is he really?
Yeah.
He gonna take the $1 million.
He committed like 2 weeks ago. But anyway, back to what you said.
They got to control that portal, man. You can transfer, but they need to make it where you got to sit out.
Yeah, a year or two or something.
Sit
Because
out-
these dudes
just
instantly
sit out
transfer.
your year,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then that's fine.
So I think the transfer portal is bad for it's bad for high
'Cause
school
think about it,
football.
that's what I'm saying. It's
Yeah.
terrible. 'Cause
It's bad for high
you
school
think,
football.
okay, a school like North Texas,
Yeah, they won't
they're
transfer
not about
kids.
to recruit high
At
school
all.
kids no more.
They want portal kids
They gonna get the kids out the portal
because they're
Why would I
already
go get
college
these
ready.
4-star kid leaving Alabama looking
Yeah.
for a second chance.
Right.
versus
Let me
this
get you.
3-star high school kid.
Absolutely.
Come on.
That I got to develop because he high school coach wasn't that good.
Exactly. So
I see what you're saying.
it's messing up college. It's messing up
All of it. Yeah. I mean, we have a young man who's being recruited who the portal has hurt his recruiting.
Yeah.
Because people are like, we'd rather
the smaller schools, bro. They rather
I'm just happy and get the player
ready.
that's ready.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but
Even some of the bigger schools, you see them going to get
they're getting
like
in
USC. They got like 20 transfer guys. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's their coach first year there, but still, they piled up off
I
the
was
transfer
fixing to
portal.
start asking for money for these kids. Trey got me feeling slime ball.
Man, you better get that.
You,
money.
man,
Okay,
ain't even gonna talk about what you was talking about last week then.
I know, but
You better get that money for them kids. I would.
yeah, but like, okay, so there's a SEC coach that's near and dear to my heart. I'm not gonna say his name because Tyler might clip this and have me hot. But he told them kids yesterday in the meeting they need to get an anything. He said, like, "Hey, who all got agents in here?" 2 kids raised their hand,
You almost do.
and he told the rest of them, "You need to get you an agent." Like, cause I'm not finna deal with NIL. We ain't finna let this tear down the team. We trying to win the SEC
Bro,
West.
that's almost where it's at, bro.
I believe it.
That's almost where it's at.
I believe it. Let us go to break real quick. We'll be right back. You listen to the Power Hour with Houff and Gill on 107.9 The Fan.
Hey y'all, always looking local first. We're making sure our babies have a bright future. You know, local businesses depend on our support. They're usually first in line to support our local organizations. Let's do our part to always look local first.
Stop walking on worn-out floors. Treat your feet to new carpet, tile, or laminate. For the best selection and the best price, go to DNS Carpets, Ashdown and Nashville. Find them on Facebook.
UAPI 888-854-8274. Remember that name and number to get the most money for your vehicle, running or not. No hassle. That's UAPI 888-854-UAPI. Online, uapi.biz.
When it comes to insurance, don't settle for less than the best. I'm State Farm Agent Kelly Ashbrook, and you can get great rates and personal service from local people. Call me at 903-223-8100. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Look local first, and everybody benefits. From the store owners to people like you and me supporting them. That's easy and it helps everyone. Look local first.
Hello, this is Sidney Moncrief, former Razorback and NBA player. I know what it means to be strong defensively. You can help your team win. When it comes to COVID-19, your best defense is a COVID-19 vaccine. Getting the vaccine makes you a true team player, helping protect those people around you, especially those at high risk. So when it's your turn, don't miss your shot. I know I didn't.
Sponsored by this station, the Arkansas Broadcasters Association, and UAMS.
Welcome back to the Power Hour with Houff and Gill. Shout out to our sponsors, Budweiser and LE. They pay us.
You want
all
to be a
3.
rapper so bad, bro?
Man, I'm telling you, 1501 Earl. See, we got Trey in here now. You gonna have to clip this. Where we at? Smoothie, you gotta come in next time. Before you come home, we gotta get you here, man. Cause me and Tyler trying to be in cross ties with Trey with a bottle of that Clico in the bike.
Hold on, I ain't gonna be there.
So Trey gonna be on the couch, man.
I ain't gonna be there.
Well, he
said that Clico, he got the season
Oh, okay, my bad.
I ain't gonna be there anyway.
Oh, okay. I was trying to be in the building.
Say he married, he good.
Yeah, I will not be there.
My boy did take some tips.
Shout out to Smoothie though, that's my dog, but I will, he know.
You can't be in the place.
No, sir. Well, it's funny, dog. Man, the NBA Finals been going on. It's 2-0.
Trey, you a basketball player.
It ain't 2-0. It ain't no 2-0. It's 1-1. I'm tripping.
Who you got? You can hoop.
I don't know.
Who you
don't know.
You're a Bron fan, right?
There you go.
Where he go, I go. Yeah, he a smart guy.
It should be 2-0 though. I ain't gonna lie.
What?
Why? Which way?
Golden State should have won game
Oh,
one.
you tripping?
Why?
They walked them down.
That fourth quarter wigged them out.
They got them big boys.
That fourth quarter, yeah. And Al Horford
He went dumb.
He went dumb. And the white guy, his last name white guy, not, you know what I'm saying. I don't know his first name.
Here you go. Them folks gonna cancel
That's
us.
why I had to say that.
We be talking about
not the color of his skin,
gosh.
people. His last name is white. I don't know his first name.
We be talking about black enhancement. Here you go. Oh my
big
goodness.
Robert Williams.
Yeah.
Them boys big.
Well,
in the paint,
hey, they really don't. Golden State don't got no size.
That's what I'm saying. That's what
Looney,
So how they walk them off? How they walk off 30 last night? The other night, that was
They
crazy.
were busting from the outside.
Now when Golden State hitting,
you can't stop
that's what it's gonna be.
But didn't they not have Smart on Curry? He wasn't guarding, was he?
I don't know, but when he
They were doing a lot of switching.
He give him a fit.
That's the best
Curry.
part for Boston is
Right.
putting Marcus Smart on Curry.
Smart needs to guard Curry.
But when they doing all these screens and you got to switch all the time, you can't help who guarding who. Because they running around screens all day.
All day. All day.
You switching all day.
Trey, I got a question. I talked to Sam the other day.
Who?
Sam. If you needed your help, would you go coach with him on the side? I brought you up. That's why I said it. I was like, Coach, hey, Trey over here coaching running backs, man.
I don't know.
He doing good in the
USFL.
Yeah. He didn't get a fair deal. I like Sam a lot.
It goes that way.
I had him in the Adidas commercials.
Yeah.
Something kind of, he just fell off at the end.
Yeah. He built, but what I think is crazy is that people hold, you don't have to get into this because whatever, but him and Jimbo have the same record.
Yeah.
Jimbo's $100 million man.
Yeah.
While Sumlin was there, he produced not only you, Mike Evans,
Heisman Trophy, Myles Garrett,
Matthews brothers, two or three of them came through there.
Sumlin, he didn't get a fair shake. I will say that.
Absolutely.
That's just what it is.
Yeah,
He didn't
yeah.
get a fair
There's internal reasons why he didn't get a fair shake, but
like you say, every dog has his day.
yeah, but I like some though, because some recruited Houston in a way that like Jimbo's trying to figure out, and he recruited East Texas.
Yeah, Jimbo. Now I will say.
Oh no,
this.
Jimbo got it figured out now.
Jimbo got it pumping.
He do.
He do. Man.
He got it pumping in
He
a
do.
manner that Sumlin didn't have it pumping.
And they not using the
we
transfer portal.
Don't get me wrong. We was getting some 5 stars and 4 stars.
Yeah,
but,
not everybody.
Yeah.
But
Everybody.
Jimbo getting
Bringing
them
them in, yeah. No transfer portal.
to the point where you ain't never seen Sumlin didn't have saving, crying in the interviews and all that.
Yeah.
Jimbo got that boy nervous.
But do you think he could
Yeah,
have? Times were
he
different.
does.
He was getting 5 stars in too, though. He got, y'all had
Yeah.
like
But it's to the
That's
point
what I
where
said, but it wasn't like not as many as Jimbo.
Walter Nolan was supposed to go to Alabama.
Jimbo got them boys in there.
Who else? Smoke Bouye was supposed to go to Georgia.
Gabriel Brownlow Denley was supposed to come to OU.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the guy I was talking about. You
Yeah.
know, the guy his dad. So, hold
Jimbo
on,
give
man.
them, bro.
Yeah.
I wanted Noah Thomas to go anywhere but A&M. Donovan Thomas, Donovan Green, I wanted him to go anywhere but A&M.
But
Those
nah,
dudes are from Houston. and
Coach Sumlin did build a culture. In
He built the
A&M,
foundation.
For sure.
Absolutely.
For sure. He did build a culture.
He built the
I think he's the one that got the Aggie Network more involved, right? Alumni and boosters, hey, come be around, come look at this.
But they were new into the SEC too, though. So you got to think about it.
Yeah.
A lot of things were going to change too.
But I mean, like A&M, and this might sound minute, but they wear Adidas.
Yeah.
And they done made it cool to wear Adidas. You
They
know,
did.
kids want to
They
wear
did.
Nike.
Yeah,
They
Jordan
did.
and everything
They
else.
barely want to go to Auburn because they wear Under Armour.
right. Yeah.
Come on.
That is a problem.
Yeah. And like,
You know, when I was coming out, I wasn't going to no school where Adidas are.
thank
Under
you.
Armour.
Thank you. Yeah.
I want to pick a Nike school.
Period. Because you get to choose Jordans, you get to wear this, you get to wear
And that
that.
sound petty, but
It's a
as
big deal.
That matter.
18-year-old kid,
For you, yeah.
Yeah.
it matters.
Absolutely.
And that
Does it sound petty though?
And it matters to anybody. Yeah,
really
like
does.
in the pros, you
Yeah.
gotta think about it. People are gonna go with what feel good to them.
What they grew up on.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
But I think what A&M has done, although being a Adidas brand is huge, and like you say, Jimbo got Nick scared,
Man.
and then Nick snitching.
Man.
Boy, real folks
got
don't
that boy
respect that.
saying all kind of stuff.
Yes,
Talking
talking,
about
Think about it.
everybody.
man.
Think about it. Who, something ain't have him doing that.
I know
Something
people.
just beat him though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
That's
true.
what he didn't like.
Yeah.
Something really beat one of his better teams.
Weren't you on? Were you on the team?
Yeah,
You and Johnny Manziel and
there's a bunch of us on there.
yeah. Was it at Alabama?
Like 20 NFL players on that team.
Mike Evans. Yeah, I had a
What was that like when y'all beat
team.
them?
It was, I don't know, because we thought we could beat them anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when you're on the inside of it, as a competitor, you always think you can win anyway. So it ain't one of them things where you look at it like, finna shock the world.
Yeah. You just go out and do it.
We gonna beat them.
Yeah. That's
I
crazy.
ain't beat them no more when I was there, but
Beat them that time.
the first time.
Yeah.
How much time we got left?
Got about a minute and a half left.
All right, so wait a minute. I seen some Hoochie Daddy shorts on Big Press. I don't know if they Hoochie Daddy, but you got some real nice shorts I like.
Man, I appreciate
Tell us where to get them.
BigPressureClothing.com.
And they are cheaper than
a lot of the other stuff.
Yes, and I didn't know that, and I'm about to go buy me a whole bunch of pair in the next few weeks. You got 3 pair coming out of me. I just wish you had 4X. You go up to 3X, but it's all right. They gonna fit.
You
like
gonna squeeze in, huh?
Hoochie Daddy. You know what I'm saying? But you hear me? So say that again. Where to get them at?
BigPressureClothing.com.
They got some nice shorts on there, Tyler. When we get the rap money, I didn't know until I looked at it. I was like, man, I like them right there.
Yeah, my boy been doing this thing. A few years in the game now, huh?
Yeah.
What made you start that before we go?
I don't know. I was just bored during the pandemic.
That's how it be.
Yeah.
That's
But
how
it's
I was
good
in
to
the
wear your
pandemic.
own
I
stuff
kinda
and
did
not
the same
nobody
thing.
else.
Yeah.
That's
I had
what's up.
some on yesterday.
Them were the ones that I saw the other day that I like. I told my
And
wife.
then
I
it's
was
good
like,
to see other people in stuff too.
Yeah,
Make you feel
it's
good.
fun.
Yeah.
I'm rocking them this when it's hot during the football season.
We don't
first
see
few
that
games.
if you're gonna be in Hoochie Daddy.
Nah,
3X,
they 3X Big Pressure shorts.
Above the knee.
You hear me?
Hey, I hope you get in them good now.
I'm gonna give me a tattoo above the knee like the kids.
Man. So appreciate you joining us this morning, Trey.
yeah.
For sure. As we come to a close, we're about to all head to work, I guess, huh? And I'm
We
sure
all
our
got-
listeners are headed to work as well.
Man.
Summer workouts.
Oh, man. But no, we appreciate you joining us once again on the Power Hour with Houff and Gill. If you didn't know, we are on YouTube. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel. Just go to YouTube, type in the Power Hour with Houff and Gill. It'll pop up, subscribe, or you can go follow us on Instagram. Earl been doing little numbers on Instagram. I will say, you've been getting a little bit of views on Instagram, man.
Yeah.
Who? I don't got Instagram.
On the Power Hour Instagram.
Oh yeah, we going up. You talking about my FREE baby
man.
mama
Yeah,
free?
you got quite a few views on that the
For
other day.
real, bro. Hey, smooth it 1501 Gill, boy, for real. 1501 Gill in full effect.
Yeah. Hey, no change.
I'm gonna pay Smoothie for a feature.
You gonna be paying some money then.
Oh, wait a
better
minute.
get it now, huh?
I did.
For this month, go
I
on.
did hear you
better
guys.
get it
Yeah, I can't do it for this month.
Better get it now. Oh man, it's been a wonderful show. We appreciate you joining us once again. Join us again. Join us again next Tuesday, 7 a.m. That's all summer. 7 a.m., not 6. All right, until next week, we'll see you. Have a blessed week.